The grey man does whatever a grey man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now. A video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Grey Maniacs gather. How's it going, folks? I'm here to show you my London Comic Mart haul and some stuff I got off an eBay, a Facebook seller that I collected from him at the London Comic Mart. I won't differentiate between which ones I picked up from him, which ones I picked up from the Mark. I can't remember now anyway. I would have done a video sooner. In fact, I recorded a video, but I never had the microphone properly set up, and so it was all just quiet, which is annoying. Been busy at Lisa's because she's been having damp treatment done on her flat, which is why the background isn't quite so nasty now. Because they've got a couple. It's not proper decorating. It's just they put a damp course, treated all the damp, bung a couple of licks of paint on, but it's not like properly finished or anything like that. But yeah, it's a hell of a lot better than it was. Anyway, let me show you some comics. Right, this is a cool one. Unexplained. Make way for the Monster Mayor USA. Huh? My hometown taken over by a bunch of monsters and the people are cheering? There you go, look at the gormless face on this monster. It looks like Rayman. Yeah, sorry, I just had to insert a name there, obviously. Sorry, Rayman, that was uncalled for, but what can I say? It is funny. Right, it's got a new character in here called Automan. I've never heard of him before. I say he's not new, he's obviously very old, 65 or whatever, judging by the go-go checks. But I've never heard of Automan before, so that's the first time I've read an Automan story. I've read half this stack already, because when we had the decorators in, I didn't really have access to the bedroom, what I was doing in there, so I just literally sitting on the kitchen table reading my comic books. So I've read half of this stack already. But yeah, also I thought future politics themed cover slingers. That's an awesome cover. Right, got a few nice horrors. A few more unexpected actually. I didn't realise that was unexpected as well. Yeah, of course, that's early unexpected. Back when it was called Tales of the Unexpected. And later when it was just called The Unexpected. Have you the nerve to face the unexpected? Beware, world, I've absorbed all your evil, and with it I shall crush you. This was a Johnny Peril story, I believe. Rather a weird one. Johnny Peril I've seen before. Not an awful lot of stories by him, but he's just like some guy who just happens to get in danger all the time. Weird supernatural menaces and stuff. I did a video about him for one of my Halloween videos. I made one of his stories into a video, and he had someone tried to replace him with like a golem. He tried to suck his soul into the golem kind of thing and defeat him. This one is somehow an emissary of these 4 cosmic sages or something who send him to do stuff. And I think this one was set in the future as well. Very weird. Anyway, he overcome the dangers. Right, here we have Unexpected again. This is horrible. How did your dresses get ripped like this? Beware of Kitty's claws. There you go. She's a werecat. One of these as well ended up having a story that I didn't realise, I can't remember which one it was in now, but another of the stories that I made into a Halloween video, the one with the summer camp. So that was good to actually have the comic book that has that story in. That was quite cool. Right, this is the 200th thrilling issue of Unexpected, and it features the return of Johnny Peril. So obviously he was around for this one, 112, and he's returned in the 200th issue. I can't remember what the story was in this 200th issue now. I'm looking at it. Oh yeah, that's right. This is Johnny Peril there, coming in for the door, and it's a bloke who disappeared basically, and they're trying to work out how he disappeared. Turns out it was aliens. Right, this is a cool story. Right, it's a cool cover. Great cover, this one. Rather harsh story though. These 3 aliens turn up on a world to investigate. Well, I'm guessing it's supposed to be Earth that they turned up on. It doesn't really say. Or they could be humans. It doesn't really clarify, but they just meet very horrible end, really. And it's one of those ones where I like my horrors to be like some evil person getting their comeuppance. So I prefer that. So some kind of comeuppance in a oh, what's the bloody word? In a screw it, I can't think of the word. But anyway, getting their comeuppance in some kind of not an ironic way of getting their comeuppance kind of thing. But they didn't deserve to have their fate, but that's how it was. Tough breaks. Right, here's another unexpected. It looks like Vertigo did a reboot of the Unexpected storyline, and yeah, that was quite fun. Not bad, you know. It's just a load of short stories. To be honest, some of the modern stuff is like, I don't understand what they're trying to tell me there. What was that story meant to be about? What happened? So did they do that, or what happened? It's like these modern story style of making you make up the bloody rest of the story yourself. You know, annoying. Right, another Vertigo. Number 1, Strange Adventures. Again, reprints. And someone's knocking at the door, then completely threw me. Yeah, Strange Adventures, not reprints, a reprise of the title, because the Strange Adventures, I'm sure they did a title of way back in the Silver Age. So it's like a one-shot of, old stuff. Well, not old stuff, but in the old style anthologies, science fiction anthologies. And there was an old character, like given an update, not an update, but maybe like an ending to his story kind of thing in this. It was Ultra, the Ultimate Man, or whatever it is. Actually, let me look it up, because I've not really read him much before, but I know that I've got an old appearance of him somewhere here. And this story was kind of like giving you his future kind of story. Which I thought was quite a good concept, actually. Where is it? Is it Ultra the Ultimate Man or something? Oh, here we go. No, he's just called Ultra. Ultra the Multi-Alien, that's it. So Ultra the Multi-Alien basically gives you, if you're a fan of Ultra the Multi-Alien and you want to find out what happened to him in the end, read this Strange Adventures Vertigo one-shot. I might actually make a video out of it for my Patreons, actually. I was thinking about it, but knowing me, I probably won't get around to it. But anyway, we'll see. Right, so carrying on with the haul, I've got a Ghosts. The Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, should I say. Not Ghosts. Ghosts is DC. This is The Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves. A Charlton horror. There you go. Right, I've got a one-shot of Our Army at War. Again, a modern kind of like reuse of an old title, like a Sergeant Rock story. So Our Army at War featuring Sergeant Rock. And also there's like 2 stories going on side by side. I suppose showing the harshness of war, the immutable war never changes kind of thing. So they've got a story of Sergeant Rock and a young farm guy who's like gone off to war, and he's left his sweetheart behind. And this guy in more modern times, he's I think he's on his 4th tour in Iraq or Afghanistan or something like that. And his sweetheart, spoilers, she died in the bombings at the planes crashing into the Twin Towers. So I suppose it wasn't a great story. It was all right. It kind of went backwards and forwards a bit, and it was, I suppose, it's literally the only thing to come out of it is war is hell. That was it, really. What's it? War no more, was it? Used to be the phrase they put in these old war books. I think it was in these ones. So I've got Sergeant Rock, another sergeant. Really, I'm not really a massive war collector, but when you see them go for a quid, it's like, yeah, fucking hell, well, yeah, throw that in the box, you know what I mean? Put that in the bag, buy that. So Our Army at War featuring Sergeant Rock. It's a cool cover as well. May use it for a future grenade-themed slingers show. Grenade! Take cover, Easy! Where to, Rock? We're trapped! Sergeant Rock leads Easy Co. into a mine city that's about to blow up. And we've got another one. Killers also smile. War? There is no war in our town, Herr Sergeant. And this one will be used for cover slingers looking through a window, because the kids here who are cowering and the nasty looking fella there aren't looking through a window. The 2 guys pointing the guns are looking through a window, and also from our viewpoint we're looking through a window as well. So it's gonna match the theme. And you can see on a balcony opposite, or a rooftop opposite, there's some more soldiers there. This guy here, does anyone else think he looks like Naaman, the wormy guy? I'm pretty sure this is Naaman, the comic bookworm, or maybe a German relative of his. I don't know. Right, we've got another. This one is a reprint, war reprint stories. So some old 50s war tales in this one. GI war tales, explode in battle action. Medal for a Marine, plus many more tales of blazing bravery. And because I happen to know an ex-Marine, Kyle, Silver Knight Kyle, I did pull his leg. I did say mean things. I said mean, disparaging things on Geeky Weekly last week about Marines, just for a bit of fun with my mate, really. Obviously, the Marines are all tough guys. They don't really give each other's flowers in the barracks. So that was a complete lie. I made that up completely. Right, got GI combat. Keep back! Because of you Americans, my people are dead. Right, harrowing cover there. That's a haunted tank story. Somehow they're in Russia in that story. Right, we got a nice weird war tales. Great cover art. Speaking of cover art, I'll be using this in a future art themed show at some point. If we carry on doing cover slingers, I'm sure I'll get around to doing an art themed show. So there you go. He's doing some art, drawing the dead, and the dead it's like Death himself is drawing him as a skeleton. Interesting. Right, Superman. We've got Action Comics. Worthington, how could you sell the Earth to that alien? Cash down, my boy. Only way to do business. Wilbur Wolfingham or something his name is. He's like a con man. There's an early comic one of my early comics that I bought as a kid. I remember buying it from around the corner from my dad's house, and it featured him. He was selling pendants that made people invulnerable, and Clark Kent happens to get struck by lightning while he's wearing one of these pendants, and so he starts thinking that his fake pendants actually work. So yeah. Right, Superman. Had enough Clark Kent, or do you still think you can get along without being Superman? So here we see Clark Kent getting 7 shades of shite kicked out of him, while Superman just happens to look on. Yes. Right, this one I didn't get from my mum. This one's just in the pile here. This is one I bought ages ago and gave to my stepson, Liam's boy, because he likes wrestling, and I thought he might like it, but he's just been sitting gathering dust in his room, so he gave it back to me when we had the work done. So this is WrestleMania 2018. It's got Macho Man, the best wrestler of all time. I say that, I liked him. I like Macho Man, he was cool, but he was fun. Right, you got a couple of Jimmy Olsens. Superstars in super action. Superman's pal, the new Jimmy Olsen. Extra, the Newsboys Legion in Paradise Prison. Read Brigadoon. There you go, Brigadoon. Some Jack Kirby craziness, to be quite frank. Jack Kirby had some wacky stuff in his time. Right, another Jimmy Olsen. Stay away, Superman. She gave it to me. It's all my money. No, it's not, and I've got to take it away from you. The girl who was made of money. This cover theme. This cover. Read the story of the cover. It doesn't appear inside the book. Not in this way. There is money in the water. Superman helps him to get the money, but he's not giving the money, it's all mine. He doesn't go all blinking Smeagol on it, all Gollum. It's my precious. Then completely opposite, in fact. Right, this is what I'm halfway through reading. So all those I've read already, apart from the WrestleMania one, I'm halfway reading through this Adventure Comics. Haha! With this dissolver ray, I've disintegrated Superboy and Supergirl. Now I use the same weapon to destroy the rest of the Legion of Superheroes. Featuring Lex Luthor meets the Superhero Legion. He's disintegrating Superboy and Supergirl. Oh no! Say it isn't so. And we got a nice price stamp there for the UK market. Right, another nice adventure. Look everyone, Linda's monster boyfriend has exposed her Supergirl identity. That clumsy creature is wild about me, but it's ruined my career. Featuring the beast that loved Supergirl. I can't say I blame him. This is a recreation of Bill and Mrs. Musings when they first met. There you go. Right. World's finest. I've turned everyone in Metropolis to stone. Look in my bag, heroes, and see what I have in store for you. There you go. Right. That is a key alert. Key alert, key alert. Kirby's fourth world is filled with perils for Mr. Miracle, the super escape artist. See it in the heart of a great city, a medieval death trap. Also, a big bonus, big surprise, big Barda! And I believe this is the first appearance of Big Barda. I thought it would cost me more than what I paid for it. When I saw it at the price, oh, really? First appearance of Big Barda? Yeah, I'll have some of that. I'll have some of that. Big Barda is a great character. She's a whole lot of woman. She's big. She's big and muscly. There she is. Oh yeah, whole lot of woman. She may intimidate the average guy, but Mr. Miracle, he don't mind a bit of that action. He's a super escape artist after all. He can escape the grip of her mighty thighs. Right, anyway, Metal Men. The Metal Men are under the crushing heel of the robot eater of Metalis 5. It's Metal Men number 29. There's a giant robotic foot, a giant mechanical foot crushing down on them, and you can see running away in abject terror is the beautiful Platinum. And I just remembered that Running Away in Terror is a future Cover Slingers theme. I've just found my first comic book for it. Purple background. That's a 10. I think. I hope. Well, this one, I thought I'd had this one. It was so familiar. Maybe I've just seen it on other people's Cover Slingers, showing it on Cover Slingers. But if I tell you I got a double, I'll just sell it to my mate. Legion of Superheroes in Invisible Invader. Oh no, now that super brain little kook built herself a scrap iron flying carpet. The secret of Superboy's sister. Huh? It's an old mattress basically. She hadn't built it, it's an old mattress. She's somehow she's making it fly. Don't ask me how, I don't know, do I? Right, 64 pages to stagger the imagination. Super size from beyond the unknown. Earth is turned into a bullseye target by invaders from the space satellites. Prophetic! It's a woman's world, a woman's lived story of the future. Astounding! The billion-year evolution. Startling! Terror of the spaceways. Amazing! Warning from 1 million BC. Fantastic! The man who ate sunshine. Astonishing! 60 million mile long weapon. Blimey. I thought I was packed. But anyway, this is From Beyond the Unknown. I like it just for the title. Just the name enough is enough to excite me. And stagger the imagination. 64 pages to stagger the imagination. I just love that blurb. I love the name and everything. Right, here's that Mystery in Space with Ultra I was telling you about. Featuring DC's newest bizarre hero, Ultra the Multi-Alien. I don't think he debuts in this one. I'm not sure where he debuts actually. Kazap! Can Ultra survive this deadly barrage of energy balls? Crackle, crackle! Read The Energy Eaters of Venus. So there we go. Ultra! He's 4 aliens in one. Judging by the, I haven't read this one yet, but judging by the Strange Adventures Vertigo one that I read, telling you about him, he was blasted at the same time by 4 different aliens, and somehow each of them imbued him with their alien parts. Don't ask me how that happens. It's comic books, but yeah, the updated version I thought was rather a poignant tale. I thought if anyone was a fan of Ultra, they may want to check that out themselves because it was cool. Right, another one, I think I paid £2 for this. I'm not going to turn down these comic books for £2. It's in pretty good nick as well. You know, it's in, I don't know, good maybe, but it's on its staples. This month, Stanislas stars in the Detached Service Diary. Black Hawk. Olaf, Stan, wait! You can't take on that monster alone! Right, Black Hawk, and this is just one of the threats that will destroy the Magnificent Seven. Yeah! So they're going to take on this giant beetle, maybe? And these little green side buttons have flown off and smacked them in the face. Yeah. For a team of pilots, they do get up to some weird stuff. Very weird stuff. Right, I think this might be the first Marvel. It's a 2-in-1 needed for my run. Number 28, The Thing and the Submariner. To save Alicia, you must both battle till one of you dies. He's back, Piranha, the Man Killer. Here we go, we've got some Thing on Fishman action. Right, the other great Marvel team-up book is Marvel Team-Up. We've got Spider-Man and Kitty Pryde, and this is number 135, In the Lair of the Morlocks. I get a feeling this is an early Kitty Pryde tale, actually. She looks like she's wearing an old costume, but I could be wrong. Right, this annual, I wasn't sure if I had this one or not, this annual, so I picked it up because it's only £1. And I say if I don't need it, my mate will probably buy it off me for £1, so no problem. It's All-Star Squadron Annual number 3. And when I picked this one up, someone else went through the box after me, and they had another annual in there that I missed, and he picked it up. I was like, oh, how did I miss that? Because again, I looked at the cover of the one he picked out. I thought, I don't recognise that, so never mind. I'm not always good. I'm always bad at picking up annuals. I always forget the annuals and the giant size ones in runs. Right, this is a duplicate, but I know it's a duplicate. It's the one I got. It's the first one of this character that I bought. I had a corner cut out of it. I only bought it because it was cheap. I thought the corner's missing from the cover. It don't matter, don't bother me. I'll read it, and if I don't like it, but I did like it, and so I ended up getting all the run. I need one more to finish the run, but I got a duplicate of this one because I wanted to get a better condition one, just because I enjoyed the story so much. Backlash. Nice Western one. Will he save the West or ruin it? By the way, have you seen these labels? This is a Splat Comics label, but I'm not using. This is not a Splat comic from Splat. I'm just using the bags basically. Because I back and forward my comic books when I store them. So I've got a back one already in there. I put the front one in. I got a spare bag. So that's why I end up with all these extra spare bags. I should take the ranking, the grading stickers off really, because that's better than good. But whatever. Right, this next lot. Another big key, most expensive comic book. Probably cost a third of what I spent. But I managed to finish off this run at last. It's the first appearance in their own book. That also it's got a Satana story in it as well. But this is Supergirl, number 1. Supergirl battles a laughing killer forever beyond the reach of justice in The Trail of the Madman. I actually was seeking out Supergirl this week. I thought I'd really like to finish off my Supergirl run, so I was on the extra special lookout for Supergirl. This was the only one that I had of this one there, and it was a bit expensive, you know what I mean. But anyway, there's that one. Another one for Supergirl number 4. I've just created a monster myself, and I'm as unbeatable as you are. That's interesting. She's talking to herself, I think. Supergirl becomes her own worst enemy in The Borrowed Brain, and Zatanna becomes a living sword, thrust forever in the Enchanted Rock. So it seems like Zatanna is a backup story in these Supergirls. So now I've got them all, I can read the full run. This one I need as well, number 7. Let go of him, Zatanna. He belongs to me. He's mine. Not in your life. For the first time, Supergirl and Zatanna meet not to join forces, but to battle each other for the Sinister Snowman. And the Sinister Snowman is saying, hey girls, I don't mind being shared. If he had any sense, that's what he'd be saying anyway. Unless they want him as a rug. If they want him as a rug, then maybe, steer clear. Steer clear, Mr. Snowman. I've got a feeling I've got a dabble in this one, in which case I might have to flog it to my mate. But because I look on one list it said I needed it. When I looked on another list it said I didn't need it. So I may have picked it up at one point and messed up updating my list. Which I'll sell it to my mate. Right. This is the last one I needed to finish off this run. I think it's 10 issues in the run, but I've got the other ones already. So this is a cool cover as well. Supergirl, your head of snakes is turning us into stone. I can't stop myself. That's a pretty cool cover. Lovely Supergirl with Medusa hair. Snaky hair. I'm talking about Greek mythology Medusa, not that Inhuman from Marvel. There you go. So that is that Supergirl run completed. That was volume 1, and I've also almost completed volume 2. I need one more comic book to finish off my volume 2 run. So this is Supergirl number 13. And just, happy first anniversary, Supergirl. And to celebrate, here's your dynamic new costume. I think there's about 28, I think, in the second run of Supergirl. And after it finishes, goodbye, Supergirl. Bye-bye, Supergirl. Right, at number 19. Who stole Supergirl's life? Oh, not in this comic, but later on it's the Anti-Monitor, I believe, that steals Supergirl's life. Right, really towards the end of the run. Yeah, this is the last one. It's for me, this one. Can the Siren of Sword and Science defeat the Lightning Lords? Right, yeah, a little while ago I randomly decided to get myself a Starfire run, because I think there's only 8 comics in it, and they all got nice, pretty nice covers. And who doesn't like a bit of sword and sorcery with a sexy lady? Sexy lady. Right, this last comic book, literally, it cost me £1 or something, and I thought, who do I know who would find this amusing? Who is a good friend of mine in the comic community who will possibly find this funny or make her laugh? So this is a present for lovely Matilda Gothica. She had a book, I think, called Killer Condom, which she showed a few times on her channel, which greatly amused her. So I've got a list, 101 other uses for a condom. There you go. She might mention in the comments saying, "Don't send me that, you stupid man." I don't know, but I just thought she might like it, so I picked it up. So that's it. That is my London Comic Mart and one Facebook seller haul. Yeah, most of that was from money they gave me for Christmas, which I saved. Saved for the Mart basically. Next one's in April. I would have had more comics because normally I help out of the Mark from Sunday Comics, but he actually cancelled the day before because he had a stinking cold and didn't want to spread his germs. So he's got a bunch of comics for me that Darren from Black Comics bought. Also some that I ordered from eBay in America, and they got sent to his stackery to save me on postage. So he's got I think it's the 3 comics I needed to finish my Defenders run, and the last comic I needed to finish my Moon Knight run. So yeah, I think when they finally arrive, that means Project Moon. What was it called? Project Moon, Ghost Moon Defenders. It was Operation Ghost Moon Defenders. That was it. Where I was trying to get Ghost Rider, Defenders and Moon Knight run completed. It will be completed once I get those comic books from Mark, but I won't see him again until April. Anyway, I'm gonna have this chocolate. Cheers for tuning in. Me love you long time. Don't know what I said that for. And yeah, until next time, have a great amazing day, and may all your news. Nice chocolate. Be good news. Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.